everyone. I am back and we are talking today about a concept that I call course correct. I keep getting the same feedback all the time, and it's also of the objections. One of the things that stops so many people from joining Makeup Tune Up. It is the idea that you think you're bad at makeup. It is the idea that you're like, I tried it and it went really, really terribly. Like, I tried eyeliner Keela, but it wasn't great. Or, yeah, I tried wearing lipstick and I looked ridiculous. Or, I tried wearing foundation, but the color was terrible on me and it made me feel really gross. And what happened is that you stopped trying. And I gotta tell you, that makes me so, so sad, but it's okay because we are going to slide that. We are not going to do that anymore. And I'm going to tell you exactly what is actually going wrong and how you can fix it. So let me begin by introducing myself. I am Keela Fowler. I'm the founder and CEO of 85 Beauty. 85 Beauty is a makeup education company, and we believe that makeup can be easy and accessible. Yes, it can. Top secret, but it's true. It can. Like, I want to shout it from the rooftops. Makeup can be easy. Makeup can feel accessible, meaning you all that want, anyone who wants to know about makeup, who wants to learn and wear makeup, can do so. You have equal access just like everybody else, and I'm going to break it down for you so it feels that way, because I know that, listen, like, feelings aren't facts, but feelings are real. So it matters. Today we're talking about course correct, and let me break it down. Okay, so here's what's happening. What often transpires is that you forget to practice new things. Go ahead, take a moment, let that sink in. You have to practice new things. If you have never used eyeliner pencil before and you pick it up for the first time, and you go to swipe that line across your eyelid, hint, don't do that. That's not how you do eyeliner. You actually just want to do little dashes. DM me later. I'll fill you in on that piece. But you swipe that eyeliner, you're like, oh, I'm going to get that perfect wing, and it doesn't work out, and then you're like, throwing in the towel. I suck at this. Moving on. No, that's not true. You just need to practice. One, you need to make sure that you are using a technique that works for you. But two, you need to practice. Like, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Remember the first time. I want you to connect to this moment because we've all had it, right? Want you to think about a time when you got a haircut. And I don't mean like that the hair, I'll dry it at home, not that moment. I'm talking about when you got a haircut and you were like, dang, I look good. You know what I'm saying? Because they styled it just right, and you were walking through the rest of your day, like walking on sunshine, wow, right? And don't it look good? Was probably when you get a real good haircut. But then this happened. You got home and you're like, okay, everybody who loves, can everybody see my hair? Right? You went on all the Instagram, the Facebook. You needed everybody to see you. You took 500 selfies. You got your whole family to fawn over you because you're like, I look amazing, right? Right. Next morning you wake up and you're like, okay, let's do this. Time to get this hair together. And it just didn't quite work the same way. Maybe the stylist curled it a certain way and you tried to curl it that way and it just didn't quite look the same. Or maybe they used certain products and you bought those products and you brought them home and you're like, oh, this is the secret. I've got the products. It's going to happen. And they scrunched like this, and then you took the product and you scrunched like this, and you're like, that's not how it looked when they did it. Huh. Oh, okay. Did you suddenly stop doing your hair forever and ever? Maybe some of you did, but for most of us, no. We were like, okay, so I'm gonna have to work at this thing. Okay, we'll try again tomorrow, and then the day after that, and then the day after that, And then maybe after like, I don't know, a couple of weeks, maybe a couple months, depending on how you acclimated, you got better. And you finally got in the groove. And you're like, oh yes, okay, I've got it now. This is how I do my hair. Feels really good. And you're like, yes, I'm on it. That's because you practiced. Every day you did your hair. You got a little better. And you got a little better. And you're like, ooh, it doesn't really work when I go this way. Let me go this way with the curling iron. Or like, ooh, doesn't really help when I scrunch it. I have to like pull and scrunch. Okay, that was better. You course corrected. You made adjustments and tweaks as you were going to figure out the right way to get the result that you wanted. And then you got there. Like you made it happen. So it's proof that you can do that. You didn't go, I suck at hair, so I'm just going to not deal with hair ever again. No, you figured it out. So I want you to ask yourself, like, how many times did you have to do this before it started to look right? But do you offer yourself the same opportunity when it comes to makeup? I keep hearing that like makeup is some other category that just doesn't have the same, and I'm like, what is this nonsense? Like, you get dressed every single day, right? You take care of your hair every single day. Why does your face not get the same attention? I don't get it. You're gonna have to practice. You're gonna get better. Because when you don't, right? When you skip practicing, that you're no good at this. This is why makeup feels so frustrating. Because you have told yourself after one go, I'm bad at this, I suck at this, this isn't my thing, right? Hear that one too. This makeup isn't really my thing. What does that even mean? You have to practice to get better and truly feel confidence over time. And you can do that. There's this amazing program that I have called Makeup Tune-Up. Now, I've been talking about it nonstop, day, night, morning, afternoon, all day long, because I know some of you are watching this right now and you've been thinking about it. You've been reading my emails. You've been watching my videos. You've been following me on IG. And you're like, yeah, I mean, it sounds great, but like maybe later, like maybe another time. Okay. Y'all, I know I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. For everyone who's thinking like, oh, well, I mean, I'm not even really wearing makeup right now. The pandemic is going to end. It will. I promise you, it is going to be over. And you are going to have to see the rest of the world, and the rest of the world is going to have to see you. And how awesome would it be for you to feel ready for it, right? I mean, it's kind of like when you do all of this like working out in the like winter and spring, and then summer comes around, you're like, bam, beach ready. And people are like, wow, you look amazing, right? Notice they're not like, oh, you look toned, you look fit, you've lost weight. No, they say, you look amazing. That's the same thing with makeup. People aren't like, oh my gosh, look at that eyeliner, you really got it together. That's not what people do. They don't. I do that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks really, like, I can tell you look amazing in that, right? But everybody else just says like, oh my gosh, you look great. How cool would it be to work for 6 weeks with me and other like-minded people who are like, okay, we're going to try it. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to get some help. I'm going to figure out these makeup techniques. I'm going to have 3 go-to looks that I can pull out of my little makeup bag, and I can go, this look for this day, this look for this kind of feel, this look for this situation. I've got my go-tos, and I know how to do it because I've been practicing, I've had guidance, and I've been coached through every single part, and I gave input. This wasn't somebody you didn't go to a makeup counter, and someone who doesn't know anything about you said, here's what you should wear because it's my favorite. No. It's us having conversation, me learning your likes and dislikes, you learning your likes and dislikes, and then from there, we are crafting looks that are specific to your needs and how you want to feel and how you want to look. And after 6 weeks' time, being able to say, I finally know what I'm doing when it comes to my makeup. That could be you. How cool. I finally know what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. I know how to do my makeup. I mean, can we get a hand clap for that? That would be awesome. I want that for you. And if you're hearing this and you're like, okay, Keila, okay, give me my seat. Like, are there still seats available? Yes, there are. You're going to go to 85beauty.com/makeup tuna. And from there, you are going to secure your spot. You're going to get your look. You're going to hit your purchase. Secure. What are words anymore? I get so excited that I get them a little confused. Okay, you're going to go to the website. You're going to add it to your cart. You're going to purchase. And then I'm going to email you. We're going to set up your onboarding call, and we're going to start as soon as next week. We're going to demystify all this makeup stuff, and then you are going to be able to walk around this world feeling confident, feeling put together, feeling hot, if that's how you want to feel. However you want to feel in your makeup, you get to feel that way. And at the end of the 6 weeks, maybe by then we can start going out without masks. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. That seems great. But for sure, when it is time for you to be on that Zoom call, when it is time for you to FaceTime with your family, when it is time for you to have the socially distanced gathering, you are going to look good and feel good every single time with the confidence that you deserve to have. So I hope that you will join us, because Makeup Tune-Up is so much fun, and it is right for you if it's something that you want to do. And as always, stay fabulous. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow's a good one. I'm going to have it. Okay, I won't give it away, but like, tomorrow's good. Make sure you come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. Okay. Love you. Have an amazing rest of your day.